Hello, hello. Radio check, radio check. There we go, we're live. For some reason, I hear myself much better today. Hey, everybody. Are we live here? Yes, good. All right. Hi, I'm back. Yes. So welcome back to the Racing Statistics YouTube channel. Today we are going to have the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And yeah, my name is Ryan. I will be your commentator for today. Hello, Ryan. Do you think Perez can defeat Max this season at the rate that he's been going and at the speed that he has had? I can definitely see that happening. It's going to be insane if that happens. But yeah, I can fully support that. Hey, you sound a bit ill, mate. Are you all right? Yes, the thing is, I woke up like just less than an hour ago. I haven't spoken since. I've done some vocal exercises, but those are like muscle exercises, not actual vocal cords. So what you're hearing now is my morning voice. It'll go off in a few minutes, but it's gonna be fine. How are you guys? Do you think Leclerc deserves a world title? Well, I mean, if he can mount a challenge, I think he does deserve a world championship, sure. Perez has been doing good this last race. Oh yeah, he definitely has. And I saw yesterday's qualifying, not live, but I saw it at night, and yeah, some real takeaways from there. I mean, the Red Bulls and the Ferraris are extremely close. If I had to say who's in front, I really couldn't. But yeah, it ended up being Ferrari in front with Red Bull extremely close behind. I think it's gonna be the other way around here for the race. Good morning, Squidgy. And our vocal exercise is important. For me, yes. For me, yes. Mostly because I don't normally speak English in my day-to-day life, so I have to specially prepare my mouth for this. Otherwise, when I don't, it's when I start speaking and I start screwing everything up. When I'm like, oh damn, I forgot how to speak English. Well, that's when I forgot to do the exercises. So it is really important, yeah. So yeah, from what I saw yesterday, there have been a few, well, I don't want to say surprises, but there have been a few things that happened that were like, what the hell is going on? Mostly to do with Stroll, who crashed twice in qualifying. Well, mostly to do with Aston Martin because Vettel got to Q3. That was insane as well. Happy to hear you back today. Happy to be here. Yeah, yesterday I was doing my anniversary, my 1 year anniversary with my girlfriend, and it was like, yeah, we went away for the day and stuff, and I couldn't do the qualifying, but yeah, I wanted to be here for today, so that's what we did. Hello, thank God it's you today commentating. Why? Who was here yesterday? I think it was Alex. Did he not do a good job? Do you think Mick gets replaced if the slump continues? I think so, yes. I think financially, Haas cannot back a driver who wrecks the car once every 2 weekends. As much as I do like Mick, I really do like him. But as much as I do, I think it's beyond that. It's beyond that. Even though he's a good driver, he's costing the team a lot of money, and that is just I don't want to say unacceptable because it's not unacceptable. But the thing is, a team like that just cannot handle that. A team like Haas cannot afford to go doing that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. FP1, I thought you were the commentator, but then he didn't blow his nose for the whole time. Oh yeah, that wasn't me. No. Blow your nose. Later. Happy anniversary. Too bad you were taken, says Mello. Yeah. That's the thing. It was great. Um Hey guys. Yay, right. It's like, hey Abhishek. Will Slowmaker finish the race? Whew. Um, I think it's either he's gonna push to the limit and crash, or it's gonna go slow and get to the end. Those are the two possibilities. I think Checo out qualified Max again. Yes, he did. Max is overrated. I don't think Max is overrated. I think Checo is really good as well. Oh, Mick is overrated. Sorry. Yeah. How many laps? I have no clue. I'll tell you once we get actually started with the stream here on F1 TV in a few minutes. Do you share this channel? No. This is not my channel, so I'm just a guest commentator here. Charles deserves a win today. I mean that's really that really depends on where you're standing from. Many may argue that Max deserves that Verstappen. Oh my God, that Checo deserves the win. Uh, yeah, who knows? Yeah, but Leclerc's lap yesterday. Oh my God. I mean, he was almost half a second faster than the rest of the field. He was still like 2.5 seconds faster than Checo. So Hamilton needs to step up for Mercedes, is Manek. Um, I I'm not sure that's true though. I think the one that should step out for Mercedes has to be Russell, because I mean this is public knowledge. Russell is Mercedes' future, you know? Like that's a fact. But what is Hamilton? Is Hamilton Mercedes' present? I don't think so. Is Hamilton's it's not their past because he's still driving and is doing a good job, but yeah, that's a big question. Like what is Hamilton really to Mercedes right now? Like right now. That's a tough one. That's a tough one that I really don't know how to answer. Ryan, did you watch Top Gun or The Northman? The Northman, I'm not gonna watch. Top Gun, I mean, there's these two friends that I hang out with like once a month or so. But one of them is sick. But we really want to go watch Top Gun together. So we ended up postponing it a week, and then we ended up postponing it another week. But now it's like okay, it's gonna get taken off the cinema. Like I want to go, so it's gonna be probably if it's not this week. I think I'm gonna go alone. Yesterday, the guys that did the commentary were making it boring. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know who was here yesterday. Um, but okay, I guess. Checo got the inside line right. I think so. Yes. Mercedes complain about regulations. Yes, of course, because they're not winning. Remember when they were like the only team to object to reverse grid qualifying because they were in front? Well, now look at them. The race decides who deserves the win. Pretty much, yes. We cannot decide who deserves the win before before the race even starts. Okay, so why don't you stream on your own channel? Because we stream here because this is a partnership. Because I do all the front end stuff and he does all the back end stuff. Racing statistics, yeah, he does all the actual uh the back end of the streaming, all the timing. He does all the map. If anything's broken, he goes and fixes it. Meanwhile, I'm here talking to you guys. Imagine Hamilton replacing Ricardo at McLaren. I don't think that's the way to go, to be honest. Honestly, I think Hamilton is getting credits to keep his motivation going. Is he though? Because I don't remember Russell asking to DNF when he was at the Spanish Grand Prix. I actually fell asleep during the stream yesterday. Oh, that's not good. Smooth operator in the chat, really? Who? 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 He's lying. The guys who were commenting yesterday were fun. Oh, all right. Yeah, who was here yesterday? That's. I'm actually curious now. Let's see. Qualifying stream. Let me go into the qualifying stream. Um. Okay, I don't know who they are. Bagels. Yeah, I have no. I never heard of them. All right. Yesterday's commentary was cringe. Oh, well, F's on the chat. Well, thought it starts in a few hours. No, it's starting now. Where were you yesterday? I was in the middle of pretty much in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of the river, having a day off. Celebrating my anniversary with my girlfriend. So that was nice. It was a really nice gift of her. And we had a great time. We had some really, really good food, and we are going to get going in just a few minutes. Yesterday's commentary was pretty decent. Okay, that's what we want to hear. Everyone's doing their best, guys. Glad you're back. Aussie guy was a bit much, but we like Jana. She was cool. Oh, I don't know who Jana is, but alright. Good to know. Okay, so the stream on F1 TV has just started. So yeah, today we are at the Baku City Circuit. We're going to have a 6 kilometer. It's a 6 kilometer long track, almost exactly, with a top speed of around 321 kilometers an hour. That's a lot. There are 20 corners in this circuit. Actually, there's like pretty much 19. The last corner, turn 20, is non-existent, but it's a bit of a kink, if you want to call it that. Yeah, so turn one, we had the incident last year with Hamilton going straight through. That was something. That was definitely something. We've had a lot of good races here in this circuit. This is one of the favorites, not only for the crazy results, but also for the actual side to side hard racing. It's always fun to watch a race here at the Baku circuit. So today's compounds are the C5, the C4, and the C3. So the three softest compounds are going to be used for today's race. That may be an issue. Let's see. Let's hope it's not. But that may be an issue because, yeah, I mean, it's degradation time. It's degradation o'clock. So Mick Schumacher's going to start on dead last with Lance Stroll in front. Nicholas Latifi and Alex Albon, the two Hasses, are going to be on the second to last row. There's going to be Kevin Magnussen in P16. He didn't even manage to get through to Q2 yesterday with Bottas in P15. Joe will be starting in front of his teammate in P14 with Esteban Ocon in P13. Then the two McLarens of Norris and Ricciardo in P11 and P12. There's going to be Fernando Alonso in P10 with the Aston Martin of Vettel somehow in P9 in front. Yuki Tsunoda's going to be in 8th position with Lewis Hamilton in 7th in front of him. Pierre Gasly is going to be in 6th with Russell starting from 5th place. In front, we have Carlos Sainz in 4th with Max Verstappen in yesterday's qualifying 3rd in the second row. Then the front row lockout is going to be for Checo Perez and Charles Leclerc, who's starting in 1st place in pole position. Ryan sounds like he had too much fun yesterday. Why? I mean, it was really cold. That I'm gonna give you. It was the first day, and I don't even remember how long that we had a negative temperature. So didn't snow because it wasn't raining, but yeah, it was in the at night. It happened, but yeah. Yesterday's commentary was good, though the American guy talks a bit too much and would cut off the other guys. Oh, okay. So there was like a whole team yesterday in qualifying. All right. Let's see. Yeah, how many people were there? Oh, so it was 3 people. Oh, okay. 3 people. Huh. 51 laps. Yes, it's gonna be 51 laps, I think. 3 people were commentating yesterday, and how did that go? I'm honestly curious. Oh, that's okay. That's the DHL, yeah. I wanted to win that so bad. Thing is, I didn't want it to be too rehearsed, so I saw the clip twice and did the take, and I mean, I gotta admit, it wasn't as good as the one she posted, you know? It was more like a podcast, oh, all right. Okay, so formation lap, we are underway. The girl was as smart as the 3 yesterday, but she sounded like she was 12. Oh, okay. 2.5 people, as my voice was dying, says Feral Moth. Solo commentary is better, especially if it's yeah, okay. Thank you. It's a bit too much yesterday, to be honest. Like they were all talking at points. Oh, okay, yeah. Um. Oh, let me just mute my phone right there. Sorry about that. I thought it was already muted. Albo's out into turn 1. It's all to play for. Checo gets stalled on team radio. So this is going to be an interesting turn 1, an interesting lap 1 altogether, if I'm honest. It is like a live channel, or you just let them stream because you couldn't? That's not a question for me, so. There's a lot of sparks there. Is that people throwing stuff? Oh no, that's the dry ice from the that's the dry ice from the cooling vents. Yeah, that's the stuff that's going off. There's a lot of dry ice that gets put on the intake and stuff, and yeah, it's now spilling all out into the circuit because it's hot there on the circuit. It's hot on the Azerbaijan circuit. Yeah, I miss the pit lane channel. I really do miss the pit lane channel. So the pit stop strategy is predicted to be a 1 or a 2 stop from the mediums to the hards, or from the mediums to the hards to the softs for the end stint. It all depends on tire degradation, and yeah, both of them are completely viable. It depends on on tire degradation, as I said, and on the amount of safety cars, I'm going to assume, and on the clearance of the field, of course. If you have to pit and then overtake 15 people, you're not going to do it. So yeah, the Constructors' Championship right now is Red Bull leading it with Ferrari close behind, and then it's Mercedes in third place. Any bold predictions today? No bold predictions. No bold predictions for me, at least. Lewis will hit the magic button. Yeah, that's a prediction and a half. Roasting hot today. Yeah, I'm here like I'm kind of cold actually. Hold on, let me turn off my. Yeah, I wanted to turn off my bedside light because it's starting to become daytime. Sun's coming out. Driver of the day. The race hasn't started, so I've got no fucking clue. Yeah, I'm cold too, mate. It's winter in Australia. Yeah, it's winter here too. Is the map broken? No, the map doesn't ever refresh in the formation lap, so 51 laps, yes, 51 laps. There is no data yet because they haven't started, guys. They haven't started. It's gonna be 109 Fahrenheit for me today. I have no idea what that is. Absolutely no idea. Um, okay, so the last cars are in position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are off. We are racing. That is Checo with a good start, getting side by side with Charles Leclerc into turn 1. There's a big lockup by Charles Leclerc, and Checo is up into first place already. That is Checo leading from Leclerc with Max Verstappen in third place, who got in front of Carlos Sainz as well. Then there's the Mercedes of George Russell in front. There seems to be a clean start around the back, and there was a bit of a contact between the Hasses, I think, at the back of the grid. But yeah, that is Checo leading in front from Charles Leclerc, and then there is Max Verstappen with Carlos Sainz in fourth position. I was saying no map because no data. Was there no data? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Checo is now in front. Let's see. That is side by Fernando Alonso trying to go overtake the AlphaTauri of, I think that is Pierre Gasly. Starting grid incident involving Latifi under investigation. What happened with Latifi, guys? Oh, at the formation lap. Okay, so Purse is already building up a bit of a lead in there. Yeah, okay, so there might be a bit of a problem with the timings. But it's a centralized system, so the map is working at least, and the positions are live as well. But yeah, Checo is starting to get away, to be honest. And Max is getting close to Leclerc. The Red Bulls are clearly faster on race trim, at least on this first lap. We'll have to see with DRS and around the third sector where they should actually be the strongest. Right now, we are getting onto the second sector where where Ferrari should be the strongest ones. Oh, okay. So we just came off the third sector, the second sector. We are on the third sector now, truly, and we are seeing a big gap starting to appear between P1 and P2 and P3 and P4, and that is Fernando Alonso trying to go side by side with one of the Aston Martins there, with one of the AlphaTauri. Sorry, doesn't manage to do so, and that is Alex Albon moving up in front of Zhou Wan Yu's Alfa Romeo. Did he manage to make the move stick, or did Zhou take him back? I think Zhou took him back, but it's already up 2 positions from his racing start position of 17th. Good start for Alex. Okay, so we are seeing side by side here. This is a technical stuff, some technical stuff. We are seeing side by side the restart and the live race on the F1 TV app on the F1 Live channel. This is the closest thing we've had to the pit lane channel ever since it was axed. I want it back so badly. But yeah, at least we're not missing out on any action as we see the replay of the start. It's usually at the end of lap 3, but yeah, end of lap 1 it was this time. It was a big lockup by Leclerc that might have just cost him the race there. Because as soon as he hit the brakes, he was starting to smoke there. That's unfortunate for him, definitely. That's really unfortunate. Not for Checo, though. Definitely not for Checo. 10 seconds stop and go penalty for Latifi. That's the only thing short of a DSQ for starting grid infringement. I really don't know what it did. Yeah, that's a free place for Schumacher. And we know who's the first driver to get lapped now. So Magnussen just got past Valtteri Bottas going into turn 1 there. Which lucky fan gets to go home with Checo tonight, guy? Chill, dude. The Baku train, yeah, the Baku train is starting to form. Vettel got past Yuki on the start as well. Alonso and Hamilton are the only 2 drivers within DRS distance. Let's see what happened there with Latifi. We're gonna see on the replay now. Oh, did he get pushed back because he went in front? Yeah. Oh, okay. So there was it was a team mistake. There was a guy that pushed Latifi back. We shouldn't have been pushed back because no one should have been on the grid. So I think that's what happened. I don't know why Latifi got penalized for that. Yeah, that's the team's fault, I think. But I mean, seeing as it's Latifi, there's not much that will affect his race. You know, it's either going to be last or second or third to last. So it's no real problem here. You know. We are now on board with Max Verstappen as we come across lap 4, the end of lap 4. And I don't think there's any DRS yet. No, there's is there DRS? Yes, there's DRS activated. All right. So now we are going to start to see some gas shrinking and some overtakes happen. I have a hair in my mouth. Ah, did I get it out? I think I got it out. All right, I think I got it out. Boring. Yeah, I mean, there's not much going on, guys. I'm trying to to comment on what's going on, but nothing happened. Yeah, no overtakes, pretty much. And that is Latifi already serving his penalty. 10 seconds stop and go, and he is good to go. All right, so he's gonna have to make up for a lot if he wants to finish not last. I don't think he has a problem with that, to be honest. But yeah, it's only the fourth lap. Calm down. Yeah, I know. Red Bull is quick, says Carlos Sainz. Yes, the Red Bull is indeed quick. Quick. Lap counts are next to each driver, guys. Oh, are they? That's good. Make Schumacher pass Gotifi. No, Gotifi had to stop because he was. I mean, the thing is, Gotifi's Williams is just so fast and so quick and so consistently at the front that it was unfair. You know, it was unfair. So race direction was like, yeah, you gotta do a 10-second stop and go because it's not fair to the rest of the drivers. So he had to stop. He went into the pits, did a 10-second stop and go, and he's 30 seconds behind the pack now. Wait just like 4 or 5 laps, he'd be back at the front again. So 5 laps are passed now. Verstappen has been getting closer and closer to Leclerc. Been closing 3/10 the last lap. Yeah, Sainz is dropping back. Sainz is 3 seconds now behind Verstappen. Latifi flat spotted? No, he didn't flat spot. It's gonna get lapped in 10 to 25 laps. So fastest first sector is for Leclerc there. So he's setting a new lap record, at least at the first sector. I always feel bad for Canadian F1 fans. Yeah, I mean it's a tough one. I mean their drivers are Latifi and Stroll, and their team is Aston Martin. So it really is a hard team to it's a hard country to be on the side of, when it comes to Formula One. DRS is open for Verstappen as he gets closer and closer to Leclerc into turn 1. I think that's not gonna be enough. No. No. It's like 4 car lengths behind still into turn 1. So Leclerc manages to keep that first place, at least for now. And sector 3, the fastest one was for Max Verstappen. So no new fastest lap, I mean, by Leclerc. And there's a gap, like a big gap starting to develop between P1 and P2. It's like almost 2 seconds now. And Carlos Sainz is falling back. Carlos Sainz is really falling back. Yeah, did you see what Mattia Binotto said last week? Oh, let's see now a replay between Magnussen and Albon, sorry, and Magnussen is up into P15 then. Binotto said, "Yeah, we're not fighting for the championship. We're just fighting to be a top team." Like, yeah, right. That's how easy you give up. They were like prime championship contenders for the first few races, and now they're already giving up. Damn, that's a bit sad, to be honest. Binotto not confident with the car. Oh, definitely not. Gasly versus Hamilton again. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Well, not fun, but entertaining to say the least. So we are back on board with Verstappen. Let's see once again into turn one. It's much closer this time, but it's still not enough. There's still like 2 car lines between Leclerc and Max Verstappen there. Is there any cars with DRS here at the back? Seems Alonso has let go of Yuki, at least for now. And Ricardo is on the hard. Yeah, so Alonso's probably saving those tires once again, like he did on Monaco. Hey, King Juice Rolling Studios, take your bets. How long is Hamilton going to stay behind Gasly? Thank you so much for your donation, dude. Yeah. How long's Hamilton gonna stay behind Gasly? I think it's gonna be, unless it's either gonna be until the pit stops or until the end of the race. But I think it's gonna be the pit stops. Yeah, because if he continues to push, if he does, because Mercedes are used to running in the front, and if they continue to run really close to a driver in front for many many laps, pushing, trying to overtake, they're gonna chew their tires away, and they're not gonna have any more traction, and they're gonna just struggle even more, and it's gonna be even worse. That's why drivers are letting off, the drivers that were close, unless they see an overtake as absolutely possible, they are easing off to save on the tires. Like, they push for a few laps, and if the overtake does not come, then they back off a little bit. Ferrari are saying that they reckon Checo's tires are starting to deteriorate, that Checo's starting to struggle with the traction. So that is something that they wanted to hear. Poor Lewis Hamilton says Ashone World. Ash One World. Alright, Ash One World. Thank you so much for your donation, dude. Poor Lewis Hamilton W. Yeah, thank you so much for your donation. Poor him as for what? You mean not being not being able to overtake the AlphaTauri? He's not even that close. Ricardo's on team radio saying, if this is his best pace, I've got more. As trying to suggest an overtake on his teammate Lando Norris. But yeah, they are on different strategies. I mean, Ricardo's on the hards as Norris is on the medium, so we'll have to see what that actually means. I'm gonna blow my nose now for those of you who were asking. There we go. Pit stops can change anything. Yeah, definitely. A bad stop or an early stop can definitely make the difference. An overcut and undercut. It's all in the strategy, Did you fart? He did it. He bloody did it, lads. All right, lap 9 has just started. Why is F1 keeping the camera on Red Bull and Ferrari? The other teams get a lot less time on the camera, and that's really bad. Other teams have sponsors. They should put the camera on others. They put the camera on the action. Verstappen team radio. Yeah, okay, so the gap is widening behind him, so he pretty much has to get past Charles Leclerc. So the camera, yeah, I mean, it's because there's action going on in the front. Because remember, not last year, but 2020, when it was just Mercedes way up in front. Oh, yellow flag on the first sector. What happened there? Did someone crash? Or did someone just go wide? Oh, that is Sainz. Sainz's race is over. Is it? Yeah, I think that's it for Carlos. Yeah, so that's out. I think that's Carlos Sainz out. Let's see team radio. Something's failed there. Oh, damn. Okay, so that is not good news for Ferrari. Definitely not. What happened to Carlos? The engine just stopped. Something broke. Yeah, pretty much. So the first DNF of today is, of course, Carlos Sainz. Let's see. Onboard replay with him. Fifth gear, fourth gear. Oh, yeah. Everything just. Ooh. Yeah, so that was not a good sound there. Something definitely broke. It was a on the back of the car. So BSC has been brought out. BSC has been yeah. So we were talking about so Leclerc has pitted. Leclerc's in the pits. Leclerc's in the pits. A very slow stop there. A very slow stop for Leclerc. That's a 6-second stop, pretty much. Yeah, 5.4-second stop. That is Russell also in the pits. And that is, yeah, the advantage pretty much gone there of the of pitting under the BSC, because there's not much time that you gain by pitting on the BSC, and everyone's coming in from Leclerc down. So that is Russell coming in, Gasly, Hamilton, Vettel, Tsunoda. They are all into the pits now. As Alonso moves up into P5. He didn't stop, neither did Norris or Ricardo. So 5-second stop for Gasly as well. That is another slow stop. A 4.5-second stop for Yuki Tsunoda. Aston has really cost their drivers a lot of time with that. Let's see. Okay, so Hamilton stopped as well. So let's see what actually happened there. Oh, so the front jack didn't come off. Yeah, Ferrari is in shambles today, guys. I don't know what's going on. Hamilton pitted, and he's not only behind Gasly now, but he's also behind Ocon and Vettel. So that kind of backfired for Lewis Hamilton. Not a good stuff for him. Verstappen team radio. So Max is asking if did he stop? Did he get a free stop? And he got told yes, but the rest of the field pretty much also pitted. All right, so green flag, and we are racing once again. So perhaps, yeah, there's the free air in front. That's what the field needed. That's what Russell, Alonso, Norris, Ricardo need. That's why they didn't stop. Alonso and Norris, the only two drivers to the midfield with the medium tires that didn't stop so far. So is that going to be a good strategy, or is it going to be just a complete backwards, disastrous strategy that's going to backfire? Who knows? We're going to see. So as I was saying, back to the camera thing. Yeah, remember when it was just Hamilton out in front? They didn't even show him. It was a lot of bouncing there. It was all the action, all the cameras were on the midfield battle for best of the rest. It was between Renault, between McLaren, and Racing Point. Yeah, Racing Point. It was between those three, and the cameras were always in there. Multi 1-1-1. Yeah, 3 1s there for Red Bull. P1, P2. I swear, if they tell Perez to let Verstappen through, I will scream. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think today's gonna be okay. If Checo's in front, he will stay in front, mostly because Leclerc's in third place as well. So they're starting to build a buffer up to Ferrari. So they have a bit more breathing room, the Red Bulls. A Canadian can cause a yellow at any moment. Yes. Yeah, that is true. Bro, you're good. You sound so low. Yeah, I'm good, dude. I'm good. Yeah. No, I mean, it's still my morning, boys. It's 8 a.m. here. I think it's gonna get better through the day. But it was also really cold yesterday all day, so that might have also played a part. And last night as well, I was a bit cold. So yeah, that might have fucked up my throat a little bit. Ferrari's doing a good strategy, isn't it? I mean, they're just trying to see what sticks, you know? One of the cars is out, the other one has stopped. I don't even know if that was a good move. Oh, did you watch the Le Mans race? Did you ever watch that? I have watched it in past years, but not this year. I couldn't actually. No. Is it not? It's ending today, right? Yeah. This year I just couldn't watch it, unfortunately. So there's a battle for ninth place going on there between Ocon, Vettel, and Hamilton. I mean, I don't know to call it a battle or a bit of a train, to be honest. So a bit of an Ocon train. Is it gonna get changed with the DRS on the straight here? Fastest first sector for Checo Perez. What happened to Ferrari? That's a good question. That's a really good question. El Train. No, no, no. It's Ocon, guys. It's Ocon. Norris Team Radio. Okay. A bad one stop has been, yeah, okay, so all those who stopped too early. So Lando's engineer just went in the radio and said, okay, so everyone behind you has stopped, and they're going to either do a bad one stop strategy or they're gonna have to convert to a two stop. Yeah, they're so the guys who didn't stop are trying to hold on and do a good one-stop strategy later on during the race. Yeah, so the DRS on Sebastian Vettel was not even close to enough to overtake the Alpine there. The Alpine has got the best straight line speed of all the other teams, just if you didn't know. And that is, yeah, on the first sector he went through. Oh, and he missed it. Oh, Vettel missed the corner and had to go straight through. That was, yeah, 3 positions lost there. Ocon, Hamilton, Tsunoda all went through, and Vettel is now down on P12. Damn, that was a bad move for him. A bit too rushed. Yeah, bad result for Vettel out of that. Took the outside. Yeah, he just went and overtook him because Ocon was braking for the corner pretty much. He tried to do a late break, but because it's an Aston Martin, he just absolutely couldn't do it, you know? New fastest lap by Leclerc, by the way. Okay, so now it is Hamilton on Ocon. Hamilton is in P10, Ocon is in P9. Mechanical failure for Haas. Yeah, it seems to be that way. What happened to Sainz? A mechanical failure. So DRS is open there for Lewis Hamilton as he tries to get the move done. But yeah, the thing is, the Alpine is just too fast on a straight line. If they are going to overtake an Alpine, they don't have to. They're not gonna have to be able to. I mean, not gonna be able to do it on a straight line with DRS. It's gonna have to be on another part of the circuit. I just screwed up my words there. Yeah, I know. I just butchered it, but you know what I meant. So side by side, there we are seeing a replay of two cars with DRS. That is Zhou and Yu overtaking Stroll, and shortly thereafter, I think it's gonna be one of the Haas overtaking Stroll. Is it gonna be Magnussen? Yeah, that is gonna be Magnussen. So the two Red Bulls are free to fight, and that is Perez. Being chased by Verstappen side by side they go. Verstappen into turn 1 makes it through and it's out in front. Max Verstappen is in P1. No team order. That was clean racing. And now Checo has got DRS and it's going to try and take him back. Yeah, this is going to be a fierce battle between those two for P1 throughout the race. Right now we have Verstappen leading this one on P1, but we might just see that changed. A lot of bouncing there for Hamilton. We're really seeing his head wobble from side to side, up and down everywhere, just on the straight. That's all we can hear. Leclerc cuts 5 seconds to the Red Bulls. Oh, damn. 6 seconds in the last 4 laps on Max Verstappen, Leclerc. Holy. That is Hamilton trying to get past Ocon still. A 2-second lead now between Checo and Perez. There's a 2.1 second gap. Ocon's losing a second and a half a lap to Lewis Hamilton there. He's now got a 6-second gap in front to Pierre Gasly. 6.5-second gap almost. And it's pretty much the same between Alonso and Russell. No fighting, Perez has been told. Okay, so they weren't free to fight. Yeah, they don't want to recreate a 2018 situation, you know? You guys remember the 2018 the crash with a uppercase T and C as well. Yeah, so they don't want to recreate that. They were told no fighting. I mean, they can overtake each other, but I don't think they can fight through the lap and stuff, you know? But yeah, they're trying to save the race because they know what the team is capable of, you know? El crash, definitely, yes. So let's see now. Hamilton is still behind Ocon there for 9th place. There's a bit of a queue starting to develop around the back as well of them as well. What did Checo say? There was no team radio from Checo. He didn't reply. So let's see Zhou and Yu on Bottas. Overtaking Bottas there. In the 3rd sector, yes, that was a good overtake. That was a very good overtake. Okay, so that is, I think, Perez gonna come in. Hard tires for him. Yes, that is Checo coming in for a new set of hards. He is on the mediums now, and now he's on the hards. Oh, a slow stop. A very slow stop there. Yeah, so it was 5.7 seconds. That was definitely not what the team wanted. And it's going to come out behind Russell, perhaps. Oh, no, in front of Russell. All right, but it was still a very slow stop. Many slow stops today. Yeah, right in front of Russell, but right in front. He's going to have to get some temperature into the tires if he doesn't want to get overtaken, you know? Why ever having a slow stop? I have no clue. Perhaps because it's too hot and the mechanics are like the pit crew are overheating or something. I don't even know what happened. Yeah, just waiting for the green lights. Everything was ready. Yeah, okay, so he's in front and George is not getting past. 1 second gap's already been developed. 1.2 second gap gets extended too. Oh my god, hello there. Hey, Fifth. How are you, dude? Damn it, I'm late. What happened to Sainz? DNF. We don't know, honestly. So that is Magnussen getting past Valtteri Bottas there, and it's a bit of a train behind Fernando Alonso with the two McLarens there and Pierre Gasly as well. So that's P5 all the way to P8. Alonso train again? Yes, again. I'm fine, thank you. How about you? I'm fine. I'm a little bit cold actually now, but I'm fine. Alonso likes creating trains, yeah, but they can't overtake him because he's just too fast on a straight line. And not even with DRS they get close enough on the main straight. And that is side by side by Hamilton into turn one. Is he gonna make it through? Yes, he does. He manages to get in front of Ocon, and Hamilton is up into P9. Alonso train again. Yeah, I need to get a blanket. Oh, that would be great. Yeah, I don't have a blanket. Box. Verstappen is coming in. Yeah, so tire deg is really starting to hurt them. The drivers who haven't pitted yet. I think it's gonna be Alonso's time to come in as well. Let's see, coming in, fitting a new set of hearts as well. Yeah, much faster stop. So a 5.4 was by his teammate. He's got a 3.5 second stop. So that is 2 seconds faster than Checo, that stop. And Leclerc's now taking over the lead and is in front. Checo, new fastest lap of the race. And that is Alonso into the pits. Yes, Alonso's into the pits. So the McLarens are now on clean air in front. A 2.7 second stop for Alonso. That's a quick stop for Alpine. That's, I think, the first time that's ever happened. Alonso comes out in P15, but with a probably going for a one-stop strategy if he's on the hard tires. Yes. Let's hope that that doesn't screw up his whole race. I'm gonna blow my nose again. Headphone warning now. I'm gonna look the other side so I don't yeah, deafen you. Hamilton has a chance. A chance of what? He's 4.5 seconds behind Gasly. A chance of what? McLaren haven't pitted. No, they have not. Alonso pit stop from P5 to P16. Yeah, but the rest of the field are on like 15 lap old tires. And Alonso's already 6 tenths behind Stroll. Is he gonna get the move done here onto turn 1? And let's see, is Daniel Ricciardo trying to get the inside line? And no, he doesn't manage to do so. Let's see, DRS open for both Yuki Tsunoda and Vettel, but that is not enough to get past Esteban Ocon as well. His tires are still fine. And Alonso definitely, yes, getting past Stroll and up into P15 already. Let's see, Daniel Ricciardo with DRS open once again. That is the shortest DRS zone I've ever seen, and of course that is not enough. Max Verstappen fastest first sector. Perez still holds the fastest lap. Ricciardo team radio. Alonso put it into traffic. Lando's trying to overcut him. Oh, and that is a blowout. That is Leclerc. Oh, Leclerc's got a blowout, an engine blowout. Yeah, so both Ferrari engines have failed this race, and that is Leclerc out of this race. That's Ferrari with a double DNF. Yeah, that is a big blow, not only to the engine, but also to the championship. God damn, that's a big, big loss for Ferrari. Yeah, so that's a double DNF, a second retirement for Charles Leclerc. He manages, luckily, to limp it back to the pits, as that was on the start finish straight at the start of the start finish straight. So yeah, he is in, but he's out, but there's no safety car. And that is Daniel Ricciardo getting past Pierre Gasly. Norris has pitted, by the way. Norris has pitted, and is he gonna get gobbled up by the field? Is he gonna come out in front? Okay, so Norris is coming out, yeah, behind Stroll. So Ricciardo is up into P4. He hasn't stopped yet, remember. Neither has Pierre Gasly. Or has Gasly stopped? I think Gasly has stopped. Yeah, but it's a different strategy though, so it's I honestly don't know what who's in front now. We're gonna have to see that. Alonso's up into P12 already, by the way. Yeah, Ferrari, damn. That's the second Ferrari DNF because of an engine failure today. Both of them on the works team as well, not even on a customer team. It's a big, big loss. Big, big loss. Bad news, I'm starting to get hungry. Oh well. Have some food here. Have some cookies. Yeah. Fridges just retire. I mean, they just retired both of the cars. So first, sixth, second DNF and DNF on the last 5 races. This vlog was sponsored by Ferrari with passion. Yeah. That is Daniel Ricciardo getting overtaken once again by Pierre Gasly, so he gets him back. Gasly's up into P4 once again. Yeah, that is Ocon. Ocon with Tsunoda, Vettel, Zhou, and soon Magnussen and Alonso as well. That L was sponsored by Ferrari, yes. Can be a Ryan stream without him being hungry or blowing his nose. Oh, dude, or me peeing myself. That's one of those. It's one of those three, or perhaps the three of them at once. Yeah, I'm always hungry. I'm always having to pee, and I'm always blowing my nose. Those are three constants with me. Okay, now I stop watching this race. Goodbye, everyone. Why? Gasly Team Radio? Finally. Ryan peeing clip would be good, dude. Dude. Yuki Tsunoda also getting passed. So Latifi just got past Leclerc. That's Latifi's 45 seconds off Schumacher. Not the lead. Schumacher, who's 11 seconds off Norris. So Alonso is 12th now with Bottas on P13. The gap is not getting closer between those two, but gap is getting closer between Alonso and Magnussen though. It's shrunk 0.6 of a second in the last lap. So he is pushing. A man on a mission. A man on a mission. Was never welcome here. That's an old song. So Ocon is still holding off the train. He still hasn't pitted, and he's still on the hard from the start of the race. Zhou in the points, yes, indeed. A great race from Zhou. Do you think Ferrari still has a chance of winning the Constructors' Championship? Oof, that's a tough one. Not at this rate, no. Not at this rate. Okay, I'm officially cold. I'm gonna get into a cozier yeah, I'm gonna get into a cozier hoodie. Oh, we have to box for Zhou. Is Zhou retiring as well? Another Ferrari engine DNF? Again? Is that the third time? I think that's the third time. Oh, damn. He's gonna have to retire again. Oh, Zhou, every time, dude. Every time. Every time he's getting a good race going, something happens and he gets fucked over. God damn it, dude. Okay. I'm feeling better now. Yeah, I'm no longer cold. Let's see, is Vettel going for the overtake finally? Yes, he's going for the overtake again. Oh, he almost touched wheels with Ocon there. That was a dangerous move, dude. Yeah, he didn't manage to make it through. By the way. Yeah, the Ferrari engine is a joke. Zhou engine's made in China. No, it's made in Italy, which is worse. Keep your eyes on Bottas. All right, let me go and see where Bottas is as soon as the replay is over here. No, yeah, he didn't hit. Okay, so there wasn't contact there. Bottas 5 seconds away from Alonso, who has closed the gap to 1.5 seconds to Magnussen. So why should I watch Bottas? Oh, you mean because of the DNF? Oh, all right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Yeah, the gap from Ocon to Vettel is getting wider on the straight, even with the RS. And now it's getting shorter with the RS, 2 tenths. But the thing is, it extends by 1.5 tenths and then it shrinks by 2 tenths. So it's only like half a tenth a lap, and that's definitely not enough for overtaking. Show retired. Yes, Show unfortunately retired again. Vettel once again trying to go around the outside on Ocon. Is he going to be enough? Is he going to turn in this time? He manages to turn in, and he finally, after 20 laps, gets the move done. Up into P8 for Sebastian Vettel. A lot of pace from that Aston Martin today. Not all of them, but that one definitely. 6.5, almost a 7-second gap from Verstappen to Perez there. Alonso's well within the RS of Kevin. That's an 8-tenth gap. And Hamilton is well within the RS of Ricciardo there, 7/10 as well. Norris, though, he tried to go for the overcut, and not only did he not manage to do so, but he's been stuck on traffic behind Stroll and Albon as well. So he's on a bit of a train that's starting to develop there. Well, it's not going to continue developing because the next car is 39 seconds behind, but yeah, Norris's race, I think it's pretty much over now, unless he can pull something out of the hat. 0.021 seconds from Alonso to Magnussen. There we go. He gets the move done. Alonso's up into P10 now. Hamilton on Ricciardo as well. Both overtakes getting done within the same lap. Yes, and Hamilton is up into P5 right now, in front of the McLaren of Daniel Ricciardo. How long are pit stops? A short stop is around 2 to 2.5 seconds, and a long stop is from 3 over. It's like 3.5, 4, 5.5, 7 seconds is a slow stop. Both Ferrari engines died. No, the 3 Ferrari engines died. Zhou's as well. Yeah, that Alpine with the RS is unstoppable on the straight. It's impossible to defend from. That's the fastest engine. It's just the fastest engine. Okay, so now the 2 Alpines are back to back. I think Alonso's gonna get through. He's gonna get told Ocon to let him through because they're in different strategies, of course. Or I mean, it's either that or it's gonna overtake into turn 1. Well, I don't know if it's gonna overtake into. I mean, that's an immovable object comes. No, sorry, an unstoppable force crashes against an immovable object. That's pretty much one Alpine trying to overtake each other, trying to overtake the other. Let's see. The RS open. Is he gonna get it done? Yes, he got told to let him pass. Okay. So we clearly saw Ocon letting off the gas there a little bit early, and that is Alonso up into P9 already. Vettel is up in front now. Yeah, so Norris was like, yeah, he did a bad strategy. Alonso's gonna go into traffic. Damn, Norris, dude. That strategy just cost him a lot. Lando Norris getting past Albon. Finally getting past Albon, and now it's the Canadian in front. It's Lance Stroll, who's gonna try his best not to crash into the wall at every corner. What happened to Ferrari? They just blew out their engines and their chances at the championship. How many laps? 51. I love the way you say damn. Well, thank you. What happened to Zhou? Same thing that happened to Leclerc and Sainz. Engine blowout, engine problems, Ferrari engine. All of the above. So that is Magnussen getting close to Ocon there. 4/10 of a second is the gap. Ocon, remember, hasn't pitted. He's in P10, he hasn't stopped yet. Can Daniel finish in the points today? I think he hasn't stopped either. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. Let's see, is Lando going to be able to get past Stroll? No, he's not. No, he's not. Let's see, perhaps next lap or into another straight. But yeah, that was definitely not enough to get past. Just shy of getting side by side. DRS open. Lando behind Stroll. And he tries to go around the outside, around the inside now. And yes, he gets the move done. And Lando's finally up into P13. Bottas is up next. Where is Azerbaijan? In Azerbaijan. No, it's like right near Georgia, isn't it? No, yeah. Armenia. It's next to Armenia. And it's right around there as well. Yeah, it's close to Turkey and Russia and that stuff. It's between Turkey and Russia, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right? I think that's where it is. East of Turkey, south of Russia. All right. Well, so yeah, I was pretty much there. Yeah. Magic Alonso, yeah. Magic Alonso is up into P9 and is closing the gap to Vettel now. You think Lewis can win a race this season? Yeah, sure, anything can happen. If it's a crazy race, why not? My back is killing me. Hamilton cannot go another half a race distance. Hamilton's really bouncing a lot, and yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to make it through. Let me go on to maps.google.com. Alright, let's settle this once and for all. Okay. I mean, I don't think I was that far off. Let's see. Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan. Yeah, okay, so that's exactly where I thought it was. Yeah. Okay, so I was spot on. Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, they're all there. Good. Yeah, I know my geography, guys. So Ricardo hasn't stopped, Ocon hasn't stopped, Bottas hasn't stopped, and Stroll hasn't stopped. Schumacher and Latifi had stopped twice, and the rest of the field has stopped once. Geography time, yeah. It's always geography o'clock. Did Red Bull use team orders or not? No, I mean, Perez was told not to fight back. I mean, it wasn't like let him through, but it was a clear overtake and there was a clear gap developing. So it wasn't like Perez was okay, let Michael through for the championship. No, it wasn't like that. So is it just the Merc that's bouncing? No, I think every car's bouncing, but the Mercedes is just so aggressive. Albon is into the pits for the second time. Okay, so Max was going. Okay, I just heard a radio message. Yeah, so Verstappen was going slower. Yeah, he was going slower, and he was like, "Yeah, but I got a big gap behind." And he was like, and the engineer was like, "You know how it's like to lose a street circuit. You know how it's like to lose a race here. Just keep on pushing. So don't relax, but also don't over push. You know." Yeah, you can see Hamilton bouncing, and that looks painful, dude. That looks painful. Hope is okay. Russell and Hamilton, they're both struggling. I imagine. Do they tell the same to Perez? No, Perez is. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, Bono, my back is gone. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so this is live with Lando Norris as he. Oh, was it Daniel Ricciardo? No, I think that was Lando Norris overtaking Valtteri Bottas for P12. Yes, so P12 for Norris now. Okay, so Alonso's not getting any closer to Vettel. Just checked in on him. I think he's just, yeah, not pushing the tires too much. It's just, okay, we're good in this position. We're gonna go to the end. Hey, Biggles, what a race! Yeah, it's been an interesting one to say the least. A lot of strategy, you know. One of those races today. Has the race ended? No, we're just past the halfway point. To be honest, has Ricardo stopped yet? No, he hasn't. He is on 32 lap old hard tires. Is Hamilton catching? He's 2.5 seconds behind Gasly. I don't think he has the. I don't think he can push. I think he's trying to hold on for dear life to that position because of his back problems. You know, it's a really hard race for him. This one. So as long as he can get it home, I think he's gonna be fine with it. So it's DRS for Magnus and Team Radio. Starting to get critical that we get past Ocon. Yeah, the thing is, people cannot get past Ocon unless Ocon lets him through, because it's just too fast on a straight line that Alpine. Is Schumacher just having one of those races? Did he have any issues? It's just one of those races. Yeah, it's either at the very back or in the wall. That there's no middle point, you know. Striking distance between Hamilton and Gasly in 3 laps, apparently. Hamilton closer. Yes, Hamilton is indeed closer. But if yeah, I don't know if he's gonna chase that overtake or not. Oh, that's another. Oh, that's a Haas going slow. That's the Haas of Magnussen. Another engine problem for Ferrari. Think that might be it. Engine. Oh damn. Fourth Ferrari engine to just explode within this race. Damn, yellow flag on the second sector. Is it gonna be a safety car? Yeah, so that's smoke coming out of the intake. So that's definitely an engine problem. Damn K Mag, dude. Damn K Mag. He was in P11. He was doing so great, dude. He was doing so great. Yeah, that's the smoke. That's a smoke blue. That's definitely the engine at the back. Safety car, safety car, safety car. Oh, virtual safety car. That's a BSC, so the drivers who haven't stopped yet, namely Ricardo, Ocon, are probably going to do so now. And that is Verstappen as well. Verstappen coming into the pits. He fits another set of hearts. 2.7 second stop. And that's Perez also coming in. Perez coming in as well. Yeah, because they have pretty much a free stop there. The Mercedes are preparing to come in as well. A bit of a slow stop for Checo, but it was still a good one. They're still probably going to be in front of Russell by the end of the safety car of the pit lane. Sorry. And who's that? Russell, of course. Russell coming in as well. So 10 seconds lost during VSC, which is less than half than what it's lost during a regular race condition. 2.8 second stop for him. Yeah, Hamilton's going to come in. Hamilton has come in. Used hard tires for Hamilton. Bottas chuckles. I'm in danger. Yeah, he's the only decent Ferrari engine left, and there's Schumacher, of course, but that's like P15 of a 16 car race. But yeah, second BSC there. Yeah, why isn't Ricardo stopping? No clue. Ooh, Ricardo coming in now. A big plume of smoke. I think that was the brakes. That was the tires locking up. Bottas has stopped. 3.2 second stop. So all those who hadn't stopped are now stopping. Ocon's gonna come in, I imagine, or has? Oh, he already has come in. Okay, so Ocon is on the mediums. He's now on P11 on fresh rubber. Yeah, Gasly and Tsunoda, P4 and P5. Those are effective positions. Hamilton's really close behind, though. Oh, because yeah, they're okay. They have just stopped. Sorry, they are the only two, along with Vettel, who stopped at the start of the race and didn't stop again. So those three are going to either struggle with tires to the end, or they're waiting for a full safety car. And a 16-second gap between Perez and Verstappen now. Yeah, so another DNF for Kevin, who, remember, he DNF'd last time out at Monaco. We don't know what he DNF'd, why he DNF'd, but he did. He definitely did. I mean, we just saw him on the side. Yeah, TV direction was a definitely appalling there in Monaco, as it is every year. I'm still cold, so I'm trying to do something here. Trying to put on my pajama pants inside of my socks and then putting on a hoodie with the sleeves as another set of pants. Yes, I'm doing that. DRS enabled. Yeah, because these pajama bottoms are really thin, you know. We don't usually get cold here, so they're really thin. And they're usually fine, but yeah, now I'm cold. So we are racing once again. Green flag is shown. There we go. Now I'm cozy again. Gonna take a shower real fast. Yeah, no. Definitely not gonna do that. No, I showered last night before I went to sleep, so it's good. So Tsunoda is really close to Hamilton, who's really close to Vettel. But remember, Tsunoda and Vettel are both on very old tires. So is Gasly. 25 lap old tires. Latifi still no, guys. Latifi was just behind Russell. If you go on board with Latifi, you'll see Russell right in front. The timing sheets just haven't updated. He's right now on P4, Latifi. So let's see. Hamilton going around the inside, side by side with Pierre Gasly, gets the move done into turn one. That was a beautiful overtake by Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, fresher tires, and that was a very good move. And he's up into P5, Lewis Hamilton. I hope Ricardo can save his career. Okay, I'm gonna be a real asshole here and say what career. Fastest second sector to Checo Perez. How come AlphaTauri not stop Gasly? They haven't stopped Tsunoda either. I don't know what they're waiting for. Ryan's triggering the Ricardo fans. Oh yeah, definitely. That was just bait, dude. Just bait. Ricardo has more career points than John Alesi, mate. Yeah, with the no point system, of course he has. So lap 37 of 51. Yeah, that's a trigger Ricardo fan right there. What happened to the Ferraris? Engine failures. Same thing that happened to every retiree here. Every DNF was because of a Ferrari engine failure. Oh no! Yuki Tsunoda's lost a bit of rear wing. Oh, okay, so the wing split in half. Yeah, that car's gonna have to that's gonna have to come in. It's not safe to race with half a rear wing. And that's going to be devastating for Yuki. Of course, he's on P6 right now, but yeah, I think that's something that has to be done. How did Perez lose position and build such a gap to Verstappen? Verstappen's just faster today, dude. 14 seconds is the gap right now. AlphaTauri's strategy was to slow down Hamilton so Gasly can have a pretty stop, but Hamilton said nope. Yeah, I honestly don't know what the strategy was there. Can they replace a rear wing? No, they cannot. This is not Le Mans. How did it slip in? How did it split in two? You'd be surprised the forces that the wings are put through when DRS opens and closes. By the time you're finished fixing the rear wing, you're 20 laps down, pretty much, yes. In a 24-hour race, that's perhaps not as much, but on a, yeah. Black and orange flag for Yuki Tsunoda. That is, I think that's them ordering to retire the car. Yeah, black flag with an orange circle indicates that a vehicle is being summoned to the pits due to serious mechanical problems or loose bodywork that presents a risk to other competitors. Some road racing events is used to summon a vehicle to the pits to inform the driver of a violation of maximum sound levels. Yeah, that's definitely not it. But yeah, he's getting ordered to retire. Who would have thought that Mercedes would be the second team here, other than instead of Ferrari? He has to come in. Let's see. Yuki, he has to come in, otherwise he's gonna get disqualified. Yeah, okay, so he's coming in. Good. Soft tires. Okay, let's see what happens here. Tsunoda coming through the pit lane into the pit box. He's fitting a new set of tires. And it's been let through. What? No. Okay. Oh, they are taping a wing. Yes, they're trying to tape the wing shut. Okay, so probably no more DRS, but apparently that's better than a DNF. No DRS from now onwards. Yeah, so no DRS. So Yuki comes out in P13, I mean, on soft tires. Let's see if he can get at least some points. Luckily, he's in front of Stroll, so that is definitely good for him. But new set of soft tires. Tsunoda, what is this? Yeah. Duct tape, endurance racing style, baby. Hell yeah. In honor of the Le Mans weekend, you know? Flex tape, says Oliver Gamer Boy Short. That would have been really fun, you know? Phil comes out. Hi, it's Phil Swift from Flex Tape. The do-it-all waterproof tape. Okay, let's, yeah. I have to let it go. God damn, that was such a fun moment in internet history. Flex Tape is the driver of the day. Okay, stay as you are. Yeah, Verstappen's been told to slow down, but it was like, no, I don't want the tires to slow down. And the engineer was like, okay, do what you want. Yeah, it's good. You can stay as you are. Yeah, it's been an interesting race, you know, but by no regular reasons, you know, it's been a weird race, but it's been interesting as well. Flex Tape sponsors AlphaTauri, definitely. The fact that Flex Tape sponsored an NASCAR team before, wasn't that not Flex Seal? NASCAR Flex Tape. Let's see. Oh yeah, it was Flex Tape, of course. Thanks to the power of Flex Tape. Oh, no DRS at all for Verstappen to the end of the race. I don't know why, but don't use DRS to the end of the race, he's been told. Alright. perhaps it's another problem with the rear wing, as we saw in Spain or stuff. They just want to play it safe, you know. This is a very, very, very big race for them if they can pull it through. They just want to get it home. They just want to get it home. 10 laps to go, guys. 10 laps to go. Vettel and Gasly both pushing through. They're gonna start to deteriorate big time on this last few laps. Daniel needs to push more, says Lando. ERS or DRS? DRS. The flap. That's what I'm talking about. Tell laps to go, please don't crash out again, Verstappen. Yeah, pretty much. Yuki doing a duct tape death match, but with the duct tape on the rear wing. I got that reference. What a good show, dude. What a good show. Yeah. Well, I think that was with Shingo, right? With Shingo's EG6. It's been a while since I watched the show. What happened to Magnussen? Same as Joe, same as Leclerc. DRS engine problem. I understood that reference. Yes, exactly. Maybe if Lewis took off that. Okay, yeah, no. What happened to Tsunoda? He had the engine, the DRS flap split in half, so he had to come in, fit some new tires, fix that DRS flap, and then come back out. It's either that or the NF. He's on P13 now. When you realize flex tape lasts longer than Sainz's engine. Damn. Horner says Max to slow down race pace and control the pace so he goes faster and control the engine. Yeah, it wasn't Horner, but yeah, he got told that. Stroll unable to pass a duct tape car. Remember that Sainz's car, that Stroll's car is really bad. So, and Stroll is Stroll. That's also really bad. Williams let him past the AlphaTauri and the Mercedes there. Yeah, Hamilton is trying to get Gasly around the back. Yeah, so Gasly's tires are donezo. We have less than 10 laps remaining, and Gasly's tires are begging to be put out of the misery, you know? Alonso is still 6 seconds behind Vettel. Is he gonna close down the gap, or is he gonna just stay where he is? Because Vettel could be an easy car to overtake for him. Yeah, so Gasly's just been told, okay, pretty much let him go. This is still a very good position for us. You just need to score, dude. Like Gasly on the Lightning McQueen strategy, pretty much, yes. Top 10 no Ferrari engine. Yes, because all the top 10 people that had a Ferrari engine blew up. So yeah. Incident involving Latifi noted for ignoring blue flags. Dude, Latifi. Dude, Latifi. Damn. So he's not, yeah, Hamilton's not getting past Gasly, dude. That's a good exit out of turn 1, but it's not, no, that's not going to be converted into a great entry into turn 2. So Gasly's still in front, and it's still in P4. DRS for Hamilton again. Go around the outside. No, Hamilton takes the inside line, and it's enough for him. And Hamilton is in front. Yeah, okay, so that is Hamilton really in front already. Hamilton's already 1.3 seconds in front of Gasly. Yeah, so the Ferrari pit garage is already half dismantled. Six laps to go indeed. Yes, 6 laps to go. So it's apparently a hydraulic issue for Carlos Sainz. But yeah, still, it's a very bad. It doesn't detract from the fact that it was a DNF. Oh, the sun is coming through the window and hitting my back. That is, oh, that feels so good. Oh, okay. 5-second penalty for Latifi for ignoring blue flags. Driver of the day. Oh, Norris Team Radio. Okay, Norris has been told, okay, if you can catch up to Ricardo and Ricardo can catch up to Alonso, we will let you go to try and have a go at Alonso. But if you cannot have a go at Alonso, you will have to go back to P9 to the end of the race. So 5 laps to the end of driver of the day. So who are you gonna go for as driver of the day today? Alonso has said this is all the pace he's got. Oh, that's not good. That's not what you want to hear. So I think, driver of the day. Seeing a lot of different options here. I would say it's between Verstappen, Russell, Vettel, and Gasly. Yeah, Verstappen, Russell, Vettel, and Gasly. And I would lean towards Gasly, perhaps. Vettel for driver of the day. Why is Max driver of the day? Team Orders Merchant? No, it wasn't Team Orders. He overtook his teammate and is now 17 seconds ahead. 18 seconds ahead now. Five laps to go. 5 laps to go. Alonso just has to hold on for 5 more laps to get that P7 there. He is getting hunted by both the McLarens. He said that's all the pace he's got. Alonso train again. I don't think it's an Alonso train again. I think it's an Alonso overtake and maneuver. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. P9 would still be okay for him, but P7 is a much better result for Alonso. He just has to hold on for 5 more laps. 5 more laps. Alonso's always running from McLaren. That's a good one. That's a really fucking good one. Russell, this is Toto. Slow down, please. Yeah, the interval between Russell and Hamilton is 22 seconds, so there's no way that's gonna happen. Hamilton team radio? The seat's gone cold. I don't know what's if that's a problem. I honestly don't know. Okay, thanks for letting us know, dude. The seat is cold now. Okay. Weird message, that one. Man, Hamilton's pretty expensive for second drivers. Damn, that's a nice burn, dude. Okay, so Alonso's pushing, and it shows because the gap is widened 2/10 of a second in the last lap. It means he's numb. Oh, okay, that would make sense. Pete on the seat. That's also no. It would be warm. That would be warm, dude. Come on. Stroll's retiring. Yup, Stroll's retiring. So Latifi's not last. He's gonna because it's 3 laps to go. I think he's gonna qualify as he's gonna classify. Sorry, as one of the finishers. Good result for Vettel today, dude. Yeah, that's amazing for the whole team. I mean, for Vettel as well, but for the whole team, that's a huge morale boost. And Ricardo, yeah, he's not gonna get close to Alonso. He's 2.3 seconds behind now. Let's see. Keep Alonso under pressure. Says Ricardo's been told to keep Alonso under pressure. So if he makes mistakes, he's ours. But I mean, Alonso's like Mercedes. They don't make mistakes. That phrase, dude, it's gonna go down in history. More so this year. It's so funny, dude. George's streak continues, definitely, and that's a well-deserved podium. That's a very well-deserved podium. He's been killing it this year, George. Alonso driver of the day, that could also be one. Uh, but I think it's more toward. I'm leaning more towards the other options, for driver of the day. Alonso and Vettel well ahead of the teammates. Yeah, because they're faster. That's just you know. Alonso's always done good. He's always done well here at Baku. Remember when he had to limp the car with 2 wheels to the back to the pits, and then he finished the race in seventh with a hole in the floor. That's Alonso. Um, so he can definitely hold back the two McLarens for 2 extra laps. Verstappen team radio. under braking, I felt something fall between my legs and something. So there's something loose inside the cockpit of Max Verstappen's car. I find it funny that the same week Binotto says they are fighting for the championship, both cars blow up. Yes. Yes, I find it funny as well. I have a few friends that will not find it funny. I have a few friends that are probably dead right now because they jumped off their balcony, when they saw the DNF there. Verstappen complaining and then purple sector 1. I think it's doing a Hamilton. Nice. We think Alonso's too fast, we're gonna hold position. Oh, Norris is contesting that. He wants to go ahead. Alonso's just done his quickest lap of the race. Nice. Yeah, they're not gonna get past. Definitely not gonna get past. So the final lap is already underway. Alonso get Vettel. I mean, he's got a lap and 5 seconds to make up for. I don't think that's gonna be something that happens. In 2022, everyone loved Max, but if Max keeps dominating the championship, everyone is going to say that it makes the race boring. I really doubt that. He dominated this race. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's been a close fight for the championship between a lot of drivers for the wins of every race. So let's see. We are now going on board with Verstappen, who's coming across the third sector now. Oh, King Chu. Rolling Studios comes in with the big donation once again. Thank you so much. I like to wish all Red Bull fans a very pleasant 1-2. Let's go, lads. Oh, hell yeah. A very pleasant 1-2 indeed, as Max Verstappen comes across the second. Oh, that was the second sector. All right, so he's going to come across the line very shortly. Just hold on. He comes across the line. Come on. He's gonna come across the line right now, and across the line he comes. Max Verstappen wins the Baku Grand Prix, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix once again. Thank you so much, King Shu. Sponsored by King Shu. This win. Checo Perez comes home in second place. Let's see. There he goes across the line. Second place, fastest lap, maximum points for Red Bull, and that is a big blow towards the championship for Ferrari. George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, 3-4. Better result than that. Pretty much impossible for them. Pierre Gasly gonna come home in P5 with Vettel in P6, Alonso P7, a great result for him. A great result for Aston Martin with Vettel in P6. Double McLaren points in P8 and P9. And then a P10 for Ocon to round off the point scorers here. It's going to be another great finish for Alpine. Well, I don't know if another. It's going to be one of the first great finishes for Alpine. Let's see. Russell across the line. Yes, he does. P3 already locked in. P4 for Lewis Hamilton locked in as well. Gasly's going to come home in P5 very shortly. Yes, that is Alonso, that is Vettel, that is Gasly. Yellow flags on the first sector. I wonder what happened there. But those are the two McLarens in P8 and P9 with Ocon in P10. That was close between the McLarens. Completely unnecessary, but yeah. That was a great race. I think that was a great race. Wasn't a lot of. It was a clinical race. It was a lot of calculations, a lot of strategy, a lot of degradation going on, but it was a fun race. Verstappen team radio. Yeah, race win today, of course. Yeah, so what a fun one. So thanks to King Chu for the donation, of course. King Chu's Rolling Studios. For the donation, and thank you all so much for sticking around, for coming to the stream, for staying with me, for sticking with us actually today through this race. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to like the stream, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in other stuff I have to say, make sure to take a look at my channel. The link is in the description, or INF1. As always, yeah, we will see you all in the next one. Thank you all for sticking around once again. And yeah, bye bye.